Alright, so I've just finished up with a double day, first double day of the week, being a Tuesday. So we did an upper body session this morning, and we have just finished up with a 8k run. So the target is like a steady state pace, so keeping the heart rate below 150. So today's run at Albert Park it started off good, like sort of not too warm, overcast. Mind you, it's summer here in Australia, but it's Melbourne, so the weather is a bit wild. If you haven't been before, like take people's word for it, it is wild. So, and then like I was running, about a K in, it starts to rain. So like lightly, and then it got heavier. So ended up running in the rain. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it in my stories. The conditions got a bit wild, hence the trim. This is not just from sweat, this is from rain. But anyway, time to go and refuel. So let's go. It's currently Thursday, the 20th of February. And today we had a little trim, a little freshen up, as you can see, looking nice and fresh today. Long overdue actually. And now just having a bit of a refuel, a bit of a coffee break. Almond iced latte is my go-to in the summer. And then about to go into a intervals session. So aiming for 420 pace for a couple of Ks with a warm up and a cool down, which is good. And then later on today, I'll take you through see what clips we can get, just picking up some bits and pieces for my first swim back this coming Monday. So that's super exciting. So we'll see what we get up to. Let's go. Alright guys, so you've joined me at MSAC for an evening track session. So we're going to be doing a interval style session. So we're doing a warm up K and then 2Ks at 420 pace and then a cool down lap after that. So I haven't done many track sessions before, so this is exciting to see how we get on. So I'll see what clips we can get from this session, so stay tuned. So I just finished up with my interval session on the track. This is only the second time I've actually used a track to do like an interval session. I prefer doing this on like a track rather than on a treadmill or any kind of trail run, because you can't get that clear path, where you need to, unobstructed, so you can hit your paces basically. A couple of things that I've learned from doing different types of run sessions, so faster speed work and then longer runs, is the fueling, how important the fueling is. For me, like on this run, I was feeling very good. Like this is only my first sort of sprint, like, pace, 4:30 pace intervals attempts since the op. So it's been a couple of weeks since I've done a fast paced run like this. I've been doing a couple of easy runs up till this point. but it felt really good. So fueling is something that I really think people need to pay more attention to, 100%, in terms of running, especially, or any kind of endurance event. The fueling is very important, so don't skip on that. Alright guys, so I've just finished up with my first swim session back since probably, I want to say, maybe 12, 13 years old, and I'm in my mid-20s now, so it's been a while since we've swam. I just did about 500 meters. Can't remember how many laps, have to check the Strava, but yeah, heart rates were actually pretty good. I think average was like 130, max of 160. I think that was when I sort of picked up the pace, like towards the end. But yeah, just did freestyle, which is like my preferred stroke, always was. I just think it's obviously the fastest in like any kind of event anyways, but it was solid, really solid. Actually was better than I expected it to be. I went into it with like not really too much expectation. Obviously I was a pretty proficient swimmer when I was sort of 12, 13. It's been a while since I've swam like in a pool, so doing laps, which was good. Moved really well, wasn't super fast, stuck to the slow lane, but then I was getting a bit fast for the slow lane, so but luckily there was no one else in that lane, so it didn't really matter. But the one thing I need to work on is my breathing technique. It's really like, when I first went in the water, I was hesitant to breathe underwater, so I was kind of just sort of breathing side to side with my head out of the water, which is not efficient at all for swimming, if you know anything about swimming. So I need to get better at my swimming technique for sure. I'm sure after a few swims I'll get it nailed in. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. I love swimming actually. I used to really enjoy it when I was 12, 13. So I think I'm going to enjoy this discipline of swimming alongside the cycling and the running, obviously, which I've been doing for like 6-7 months now, continuous. So let's go.